Hey guys, how's it going? This is gonna be a quick video. Um, Coming at you today this morning with a deck profile, but really quick, a little introduction first. Everybody, well, not everybody, but a lot of people are asking me, what do I use to record my screen? I use this website here, www.screencast-o-matic.com. It's free unless you wanna pay, and then you can record multiple videos and just have them to upload all at once. But see, me, I just record a video, upload it. When it's uploaded, record another one. It's cheaper. So yeah, this dragon deck that I'm gonna be doing, this deck profile I'm gonna be doing is a broken dragon deck, or is considered a broken dragon deck. They've been coming into more popular, if you know what I mean. They're becoming more popular, especially in Townsville, especially in my town, Townsville. A lot of people run broken dragons. This deck has won me countless matches. It's currently 10-2 at the moment. 10-3 actually. I lost the other day. So yeah, it's 10-3, and here we go. It's a bit itchy, scratchy right here, but yeah. I went overpowered. I'm like, oh yeah, I need this card, but it works fine with 44 cards. I know I went one card over the 43 limit that I usually limit myself to in most decks, but this is essential. I'm just saying it right here. Okay. Start off with the deck. You run one Shining. Mainly because if you run more than two, if you run two, you draw into it way too much, and with this deck, I barely bring out Ultimate Blue Eye, so it's just there for a beat stick if I can manage to bring it out. Montage Dragon. Once again, there's a lot of ways I can get free blue eyes in my hand. So, and then you have this in your hand. Send all free blue eyes. Bring this out. It's like a instant 8 times free. Sorry. 8 times 300 equals. Okay. Well, it's a 2-4 beat stick. But if you bring it out with this, it's a 3000 beat stick, so, you know, your choice. Or you can bring it up anyway. Yeah, just a beat stick. So, yeah, Mirage Dragon, stuff things like Mirror Forces and, Mirror Force, Sakura to Armor, Deep Prison, that kind of stuff. Anything that will negate your attack and, destroy your monsters in any other way. The same with, Lord of D. I run one Lord of D. I find running more than one, especially with this type of build, it's just not worth it. You run 2 Kybermen. He's a good effect. Use him instantly, brings out a Blue Eyes. If you have him and Blue Eyes in your hand, play him, tribute him instantly. Special summon Blue Eyes. There you go. 2 Totem Dragons. They're good because if you control no monsters and it's in your grave, you can special summon it during your standby. And then you have Blue Eyes or a Red Eyes in your hand, tribute them, normal summon. It's mainly used for Blue Eyes, but it can be used for Red Eyes if you don't want to banish it. And I don't recommend banishing Totem Dragon. Whitestone. I'll explain that a little later on. But it's sent to the grave. Draw blue eyes if you choose. Oh no, you have to. I think. Yeah, I know. Red Eyes Wyvern, good for bringing out metal if metal got into your graveyard and Wyvern's in there. This deck's got a lot of banishing. Just, yeah. Of course, your free Blue Eyes. This deck is Blue Eyes based. It's based about spamming out Blue Eyes. Like the original, I gotta give credit to my friend Jordan Merritt, who gave me the start of the deck that eventually turned into a 10 free deck right here. He originally built it to spam out Blue Eyes. The way I fixed it to my way, I spam out 5-headed. So yeah, and I mainly got one of this and 2 of these on the field. Yeah. Okay, run free Cyber Dragons. I know they're not dragons, but you know, they're good effect. They stop you from taking damage, and yeah, they're just good, full stop. Flew to Summoning Dragon, good for like bringing out any dragons you feel like. I forgot to say in that deck, it's got free run 2 Red Eyes in this deck now. I forgot to add those in. Gold Sark, Future Fusion, of course, to bring out your fusions. Like, bring out your Blue Eyes. If you've got plenty of dragons in your deck, you bring out 5-headed for a good effect. Book of Moon, staple. And, like I said, a lot of banishing. You keep Burial from a different dimension in here. I also have DDR, but I forgot to add that in. Like, I added it in, but I didn't save it. And as I said, I'd mention these guys. You send them to the grave with Future Fusion. You get Blue Eyes to your hand. You send Wyvern. You send Darkness Metal. And you send whatever other dragon. I usually send Montage, because I can barely use him if he's not already in my hand. Yeah, and then you end your turn, do whatever else you do in your turn, but make sure you don't normal summon. And then you remove Wyvern, bring out Red Eyes Darkness. Good move right there. Dark Hole, you know, staple. I run 1 MST. I also side one, but yeah. There's not many cards that can stop the monsters in this deck. Effect Veiler is kind of one of them, but you know, you can't stop Effect Veiler, really. That's apart from, yeah, I know, there's not many cards. But MST, I mean, you know they've got a card that can stop you, like my friend Painley loves running Scrap Iron Scarecrow in almost all his decks. So you run 1 MST, you attack, play Scrap Iron, go into main phase 2, MST it instant. Monster Reborn, Foolish Burial, the best combination you can ever have in a deck. Your Foolish Burial, like say your Foolish Burial, I usually Foolish Burial Darkness Metal, Monster Reborn it, or if I have Burst Stream of Destruction, I will Foolish Burial, Monster Reborn, Burst Stream, wipe the whole field. But I only do that if I've got Burst Stream and I've got another monster on the field to attack. Super Poly, I'll explain later. Soul Exchange, good for, you know, like, if you got one monster on the field and you just can't get another one to tribute for Blue Eyes, or if you have Cyber Dragon, it destroys their monster. They got a monster that can't be destroyed by attack or anything, so I'll exchange it. Instant. I run 2 pots. You could call them staple. I mean, you get to choose what card you draw next. And yeah, have a better chance of drawing if you know you're drawing crap, because you get to reshuffle. Dragon's Mirror, good because you usually there's 2 different moves I can do. I usually, if I've got a 5-headed in my grave, I'll Future Fusion for 5-headed, add the 3 blue eyes to the grave, Dragon's Mirror. If not, I will Future Fusion 1, Dragon's Mirror the second one. So, yeah. Ancient Rules, good for bringing out blue eyes. It's the only thing that it is there for. Super Poly DNA Surgery, good. You flip DNA surgery, say they're all dragons. Have Super Poly set, or wait till your turn. Play Super Poly, destroy their whole field. It's really good against heretics because you don't need DNA surgery. You see they're using heretics. If you don't already have it, you suck out Super Poly. Play Super Poly. Once they have a set Super Poly, once they have a full field, flip it. Instant 5-headed dragon right there. And then Mirror Force. Sorry. Mirror Force is a staple. Only run 1 Torrential. Mainly because it destroys your monsters as well. Which is bad in this deck's case, because you want your monsters on the field. Because all your monsters, or most of your monsters, are high-powered beat sticks, and if they can't get through them, you don't destroy them. It's simple. It's a last resort. 2 Sakuretsus. I don't like Foolish Chains or Deep Prisons or anything like that. So, yeah. I prefer Sakuretsu Armor. Okay, now for side deck, these are mainly just cards that, yeah, these are mainly just cards that my friend Jordan gave me, and then I sided in my own stuff and put this in the side deck. Delta Flyer, Miru, 2 Divine Dragon, a 3rd Wyvern, 1 Thunder King, and another 2 montages. If I can find that, I could have brought out a lot of montages if I had drawn into it. I will side in another one, or maybe another 2. If I realize that the only way I can beat these guys is by synchro summoning, I will side in my Delta Flyer. I barely ever side in Miru unless, I notice that barely any of their monsters go over 1/9. Then I'll bring that out. Divines, alright card. If I know that all my main cards are being sent to the grave, I'll add him in. Wyvern. If I notice that I need Wyvern in the grave, or I need the 3rd one, I'll side it in. Or if I notice there's a card that's not going right in this top line here, I'll side it in. Thunder King, if they just keep adding cards to their hand from their deck, I will side Thunder King in. I usually side out Lord of D, and then I'll side out Flute. So yeah, I always do a 2 deck change thingy, or I'll usually just change out Flute. Montage Dragons are barely, like I said, yeah. Okay, now on the extra deck. You run 2 ultimates, running free, there's no way you can do it. You can Future Fusion for one.